What is surprising is our next story. Our next story, I think, is super cool. It's not often that we get to see canceled projects, but this week we might have gotten one of the best-looking canceled projects that I have personally ever seen. So this is a headline from Matthew Olson at Eurogamer. An abandoned Prince of Persia project surfaces on YouTube. Most surprisingly about this is the clip isn't new at all. It was first posted to YouTube on March 1st, 2012, so it's 8 years old and got no attention. It's also worth mentioning that the footage isn't real gameplay, but it's pre-rendered to demonstrate gameplay concepts. But with all that said, the game is called Prince of Persia Redemption, and it looks pretty much similar to what my uninformed view of Prince of Persia is. Like, it seems very much like those other games, where you have combat, platforming, all in the third-person perspective, and then you have like some sort of time-reversing ability. The clip is about 3 minutes long. Did you watch the clip, Chad? Okay. Yeah, so it's about 3 minutes long, and it's essentially looks like it's combining what we would look at nowadays as God of War and Uncharted and kind of combining them like into one almost. I don't know if you got that vibe. That's kind of the vibe that I got.
Maybe like old school God of War. Definitely. Yeah. Not the new God of War for sure. It looks very, very much actually like your traditional Prince of Persia. Not quite what you would see in like the updated one with Nolan North from 20 whatever year that was, 2009, 2008. Yeah, but it looks cool as a concept, and it's like a cool little piece of history that it's out there. But I don't know. Looking at that trailer doesn't really do anything for me, and I'm like not saying, "Oh man, I wish we would have gotten that game." It looks like more Prince of Persia, which I really was uninterested outside of the one game I played on PSP, and then I really liked the Nolan North reboot of it, but the rest of it never did anything for me.
I think what got me on this is keeping in mind this is a demo from 2012, and it looks good for 2012. It looks really good for 2012, but again, it's pre-rendered. It's not actual gameplay. But I liked that concept they were going for, where you're essentially navigating on top of these buildings as all this pandemonium and chaos is happening. Buildings are collapsing and falling apart, and you don't know why. And then it's revealed that like this tentacle monster thing is coming out of the city and picking up the city on its back with it. So you're trying to get up to the tentacle monster so you can follow it. So then in the demo there, they showed you're basically doing parkour on a moving city as you try to get to the front and kill this monster. And there's this totally God of War moment where you jump up to the monster and like go to stab it. I thought it was a really cool demo. If I had seen that at E3 or something like that, I would have been very impressed and pumping my fist in the air. I thought it looked really, really cool. And there are rumors of a new Prince of Persia game, but this is totally unrelated. This has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, there was
at all.
I don't remember who was saying this. I think it was one of the devs or maybe somebody who worked at Ubisoft. But somebody was saying that usually pitches for Prince of Persia get turned down a lot more than other games at Ubisoft because Ubisoft doesn't own all of the rights to Prince of Persia, or they have to pay somebody else in order to license that, so it's less profitable for them. So that might be why we don't see this franchise as often as we see everything else that Ubisoft makes. But I like the idea of the franchise, and it's cool, like the quick time mechanics and the world that it's in, the rewind time. Like, it's cool. I wouldn't mind seeing another.